third person point of view review of Whip It, the movie where Juno joins the roller derby.
Who directed it?
The directorial debut of Drew Barrymore.
Oh, yeah.
So
I remember her. Okay, first off, how many people out there actually know roller derby girls?
I don't.
I do. I know a couple.
I've seen roller derby on TV.
Okay, well, I know some of these girls that are out there with doing this, and they all would have beaten the crap out of Ellen Page. And then, like...
So in Ellen Page's size or just Ellen Page?
Well, the character.
Yeah.
Whoever Ellen Page is playing. And the size, yeah. The size has a lot to do with it. And what's funny is they had actual roller derby girls in it, and they were like, and you could tell which ones were the real roller derby girls and which people were acting.
So you didn't like it?
No, I liked it. It was alright.
I liked it too, but I had a lot of problems with it. I think I want to like it's a lot. It reminds me a lot of the feelings I was like with Nick and Nora.
The problem with it was the character that Ellen Page played with me, anyways. The character that Ellen Page played was not the right girl for it, because you're supposed to get this cross-reference of she is that beauty pageant girl.
Yeah.
Who's defying her parents to go be in the roller derby. And Ellen Page just does not pull off that princess little girl very well, I just think that this is the one where I kept on saying that it should have been the other actress. Should have played this character, because I think she has that toughness about her, where Ellen Page is like, yeah, she's the nerdy little geek girl that probably reads, that everyone hopes reads comic books.
Yeah, I think Ellen Page is her frame is a little too frail to maybe portray.
Her character was frail too. Like, it was like watching Juno right after having the baby go join the roller derby for real, and that's...
A lot of the supporting cast was really good. Juliette Lewis played the villain. She was tough, and she looked like she belonged in that world.
And Drew Barrymore's part was good.
Yes.
She kind of fit the bill, I think, for that that's it, like that quirky sort of character. And Drew Barrymore could have very well been the lead in this movie, and it would have made a lot more sense to me. It was just like Ellen Page is just too frail and too much of a bookworm to be the beauty pageant.
Marcia Gay Harding played the mother, and she did a good performance. I think she was believable.
And the father, you really like the father too.
But I didn't like what they did with them, like at different points. Like it's the difference between The Blind Side and this, is where they kind of hammed up like the role of the father, where in The Blind Side, well, it was obviously a true story, so the guy was a little more regular.
Yeah.
But it just like some of the stuff was goofy and it was funny, and some of it like kind of took away from the movie. Like bad choices, especially like it's back to back with like a long drawn out scene that really you didn't feel it was going anywhere as new that you didn't already know. It was just kind of hammering home the same point, and then to have like a goofy scene right after that takes away from the ability for it to be a great movie, or even a cult classic, a movie that I'm gonna like want to go watch again. I think it's her poorest performance to date, Ellen Page.
You think?
I think so. I've seen her in stuff like that. She's been like really good at it, and like, well, we all have. We've all seen her in really great stuff, and I like, the rest of the stuff she's done. Just this, I think, was her weakest performance.
Maybe I'm biased because I know too many people who are actually in the roller derby, but I just know they would have and they tried to show that. Like, Juliette Lewis' character was supposed to be tough and kind of was tough to Ellen Page's character, but...
Alternative now? Alternative to what?
Don't hurt her while she's out there. And I mean, I got, like, she wasn't supposed to be the biggest of them all because she had to be quick and stuff, but...
She could have took a hit.
No, she could have never taken a hit. And I would have laughed if she really did take a hit, because she would have died. And I would have thought that was funny.